Yeah, one meet, and then conference. Final tune-up, and they don't call it the last chance meet, at least on by title, but it is the last chance. We have some people that are in pretty good positions. They put some great performances together, but still are just a tick or two short of making the top 20 or hitting the automatic mark. So, our mindset this week is we're going to push and do everything within our powers to get ourselves those marks that are going to take us down to Flagstaff next week. All four event areas, the jumps, the sprints, hurdles, the throws, and distance. A number of our athletes are staying home. They've already hit those standards. So we're not taking a lot of people down, but the ones that are going down will be very mission driven to hit the marks, like I say, to advance to the championships.
Very limited entries for our team. It's more of a rest period as we taper and get ready for the Big Sky Conference Championships. There are a couple more kids we really want to try and get into the meet, so those are the kids that will be competing. But really very limited numbers. Pretty much, for the most part, I really believe I guess it's a little bit of both. We have kids who are trying to get the qualifying mark and kids who are trying to sneak into the top 20. And that pretty much sums it up. The kids who are competing are, pretty much on the bubble. So I think they all have a good shot of making it in. And this is the opportunity. This is the last one they have. So the goal is to try to get there and get it done.
They've added a 10K, so we might slip one or two more guys in there. Coach Phipps down at Idaho has been gracious enough to add that to the meet lineup, so appreciation goes out to him. Maybe doing that as a gesture because they're joining the Big Sky next year, but he's a guy, he appreciates the distance community, so I think it was an easy add to the meet lineup. Trenton Osborne's going to be competing. He's been out a little dinged up last couple of weeks, so he'll get a chance to get another live competition, which I really like our freshmen to have before we go to conference, where it's automatically in the long jump. But to keep that week-to-week contact with competition is very important. The more weeks you get away from competition, you don't necessarily lose your fire, but boy, I know what I can do. I did well. I know what I can do better, which is part of our training this year. Comes into play in a very large way, so that Trenton's ready to unload a good mark and then, like I say, jump on the plane next week down to Flagstaff.
Again, it's just another stepping stone to the Big Sky Conference Championships, and ultimately that is the biggest meet for us of the year. I know there's bigger meets at the end, but as a team, this is it for us. So the Big Sky Conference Championships are what we go for and train for the entire year, and kids want to get there. So this is that last opportunity for those kids.
Yeah, and it's like I say, it's the end of the year. It doesn't feel like it weather-wise. Standing here in the Western Washington weather special, a lot of our team loves it. They're Tacoma, Seattle, Vancouver athletes, so this is their norm. But the East Siders are going, not crazy about it. But it's fairly warm, so it's could be doing this in Flagstaff, but the weather's not going to be a factor. Rain or shine, we're going to strap on the spikes, strap on our shoes, and go after the marks we need to go after. Again, looking forward. This is a great team to compete with, to travel with. It's been a great season to work with them, and looking forward to heading into our championship stretch of the schedule now.